Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. This is Cliff Graves from Trainwell Boxing. Before I start, I just want to say who this broadcast is for and who it isn't for. If you are some high flyer, you can listen in if you want to, but you'll find it very, very boring and of no use whatsoever. So I would advise you to switch off right now. If, however, you are in a category of lonely, I strongly urge you to keep listening. Now, sorry, just having a sip of my coffee. Loneliness is a killer. Loneliness is horrendous. But we at Trainwell Boxing have got a way that defeats all the psychologists and counsellors, so-called, out there. Because they never give you real life solutions, potential solutions. Well, we at Trainwell Boxing in a few moments are going to give you that. All I want you to do is trust us, have faith in us, that we've got potentially something really, really exciting for you. So by lonely, I don't always mean being, segregated and isolated, living on your own. You could be in a marriage and just be lonely. What I'm saying to you is there are ways out of this. You might well have been and done your workout. You might well have taken the dog out for a walk. You might well have read a book for a little bit. You might well have been out and done a bit of sunbathing. What do you do for the rest of for instance, today, Saturday? What do you do? You're not looking forward to what they serve you up on the TV. These mystery drama, murder series things, episodes 1 to 6, that they put on that you can save up and watch kind of thing all in one go, can be very, very good, but not so much now. They're losing the plot a bit with it all, I think. So what do you do? As human beings, we need interaction with other people, folks. And it is as simple as that. Pure interaction. When the little old lady, bless her heart, oh man, is sitting in there cold, flat, somewhere, and it's Christmas time, and they've got up, and it's dead silent. There's that deathly silence. Then the phone goes, and it's a friendly voice on the phone, or there's a little tap at the door. Somebody that they know and trust and like, that's been to them before. is standing with a big smile on their face. How edifying is that to the soul? Just to have that. But I was shocked to learn that it's not just the elderly that can be lonely. You'd be surprised who can be lonely. The single guy, especially if he's got a bit of money, spare money, will head on down to the local pub. But what happens if you have not got that extra money to do it? It used to be a thing of the 80s and the 90s. Now, all the governments that have run this country have just turned it on its head. And they put a lot of pubs out of business, traditional English pubs, British pubs rather, out of business, and all sorts. It is not like it was 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago. It has all changed in the last decade. So what do you do? You're that unmarried mother. And I saw one such person. She went to the same church as us when we lived in Axminster. And it was pitiful. Her partner tubbed her up, left her while she was pregnant. She had the baby on her own because there's some issues with her family, which we didn't really get to the bottom of, but there are issues there. So consequently, she's in a flat with a baby, and she is lonely. Bless her heart. But she is very, very intelligent and a lovely, lovely soul. But she is just lonely. Even if she wanted to, she couldn't go down to the pub like a male could. Could she? Well, she could, I suppose. But, you know, all the drinkers, if they still exist, are going to be in the pub, aren't they? And they're going to be looking round at her with her baby in the pram and that. She's guzzling away. It's just not something that happens. So there are many, many, many people that are very, very lonely. And loneliness leads to boredom. And boredom leads to depression. Lack of money leads to social deprivation. So you've got social deprivation, loneliness, boredom, depression. All of this rolled into one cesspit of horrendous circumstances. Oh, you got a roof over your head. What are you complaining at? Oh, you got food in a cupboard. You can go and make yourself a coffee. What are you talking about? This normally comes from the elites, the people that have not suffered loneliness. Because I can tell you something for nothing. If they had, then they would be a whole lot more empathetic and sympathetic. They don't understand. They don't understand what it is to be struggling financially. They have no perception. We at Train More Boxing take this by the scruff of its neck and we introduce network marketing. Network marketing will cure your loneliness. Network marketing will cure your boredom. And network marketing done our way will solve and help your financial situation. The psychologists don't tell you that, do they? So yeah, all of us have experienced loneliness, including myself, have a sense of vulnerability there. And we're not trying to pick on the vulnerable or anything like that. We are outstretching to the vulnerable. I have not asked you for any money. And I am not going to reveal the Train Well Boxing strategy. I am not here on social media. Because I don't want others to thieve it from us. It's ours. It's our strategy. It belongs to Train Well Boxing and it will remain Train Well Boxing's strategy. But let me tell you something. If you can take a leap of faith and trust in us, watch potentially, I use the word potentially, where it could take you. All right, I am going to leave a link down below and some instructions of how you can contact me, okay? And let's open up the dialogue between us and let's just see if we can work together to solve all of these issues, these negatives in life that have hounded you like they've hounded me. No more. No more. Let's move together as a group from strength to strength to strength, with guts, with tenacity, which, as the Jewish saying is, yuppa, daring. So if you are that person that's just had enough and wants to fight back, we're interested in speaking with you. If you're a high flyer, you're going to be laughing your heads off listening to this broadcast. We don't want to speak to you. And if you are in that negative frame of mind where you just feel, I'm done for, there's not much we can do if we can't convince you, actually, you're not. Okay? So, You have a great day. Keep your chin up. Okay? Keep your chin up. This is to encourage you. This is to encourage you. All right? So look out for the link below. Thanks for listening. This is Cliff Graves from Trainwheel Boxing. See ya.